Hey guys, it's Burgos here, and today I'm going to talk about Liliya and Velyn or Bertrand and Tohar. Which combo is better? Now, most of the people are going straight forward for one troop. That means either marksmen or mages. There's some cavalry guys, there's some infantry guys. Even though the infantry are very rare people, but they're very good and important people. But anyway, if you have to pick between these two legions, which one you should take? Most likely this question comes from the people who is actually marksmen. They have Wonk Warfare and they want to add one more legion to their marksman legion, which is absolutely fine. The the loss is not that much. If I remember correctly, Warfare your marksman unit is, but there is more for the marksman, so mages in general are not going to lose any damage. Only they're going to lose this 10% hero skill damage, since you're not going to go for this talent, since you can't. So I'm going to go first over open field. Open field, the fight there between Liliya Velyn and Bertrand Tohar is going to be in favor for Liliya and Velyn, because just the simple thing is they're hitting multiple targets, and at some point you may hit 2-3 legions, but I see more and more people are using just a single legion. There is not many people that are using like 4 legions or 3 legions. Just it needs a lot of troops to fill this legion, and after you fight, for example, these 3 legions die or go to hospital 2 times, you have to have over 1 million troops to rebuild these legions over and over. And at some point you're going to finish your free elixirs, healing, or elixirs, and you're going to start fighting with 2 legions, and at the end with 1 legion. Depends how long is the battle, but yeah, most likely people are going to use 1 or 2 legion. This is the majority of the people. So with Liliya and Velyn, you're going to hit, let's say, 2 legions, and you're going to get splash damage. So here I'm going to put it in favor of Liliya and Velyn, just because they're doing decent damage, decent splash damage. Even if you have diffused damage, that is going to reduce the damage enemy are taking with each additional target. But still, Liliya can hit 3 targets and have this Scorch. That this is maybe the thing. I'm going to talk about the Awakened heroes, since if somebody have 5, 1, 4, 2 or something like this, I'm going to talk about the Awakened hero. I'm going to compare Awakened, Tohar, Bertrand against Liliya and Velyn. So here I'm going to give one idea better chance for Liliya and Velyn, just because they have the splash damage for the open field. But Bertrand and Tohar, both of them are doing massive damage. It can be a single target, and again, like 50% from the legions on the battlefield you're going to target is going to be a single target. You're going to see just start fighting somewhere, and the legion you're going to hit, most likely 1, maybe 2 legions is going to be around these legions to take the splash damage. Most likely it's going to be 1 or 2. And Tohar, boy oh boy, is having 1500 in total, since he's going to fire up 3 times, damage factor 500, 1500 damage at total. And Awakened Bertrand is going to do 1500. So even for open field, I think the things are pretty close, to be honest. But still, I'm going to give the point to Liliya and Velyn, since they're hitting multiple targets. Sometimes you may catch 3 legions, so you're going to do massive damage, especially when there is at the beginning the fight between the infantry. Most likely you're going to hit couple infantry legions. When it's marksman and mages against marksman and mages, it's become hard. It become hard. Uh, the other thing, yeah, this is for open field. For single target, I'm not going to talk that much here, since definitely Bertrand and Tohar is the heroes for a single target. For snipes, if you want to snipe a specific legion, if there is one legion out of all legions, you can go with Bertrand and Tohar. Now the beauty here is not only that these two, Bertrand and Tohar, are doing massive damage with their rage skill, both of them 1500, but also the timing. Now Tohar can channel this rage of Plateo, which is doing some 1500 damage for 3 seconds, but also the skill magic unit hero skill damage bonus can go to 30%, which is solid. And after Tohar finish channeling rage of Plateo, his legion get 35% attack for 5 seconds. Now this bad boy here is casting his spell for 3 seconds. Have a cooldown 4 seconds. In total is 7 seconds. So every 7 seconds he is going to have 5 seconds with 35% attack. Which is brutal. Very, very deep. Tohar is, I don't know, Super Saiyan here. This is for single target. Definitely Bertrand and Tohar is the best. Even I actually attack marksmans with my Bertrand and Tohar. Just they do so huge skill. The other thing that I want to point here is Liliya and Velyn is mostly ground units. Here I'm going to give point for Bertrand. This is a single point where Bertrand is flying hero and is the best hero for Celestials, but this is for a single fraction from the 3 fraction, so I'm not going to count this, but still this hero is the best one for Celestials. But the other thing that I will count is Tohar and Bertrand. Tohar as commander is one of the best defenses, one of the best garrison. Now I really hope you don't have to deal with City Rally, but if you have to deal with City Rally and you have Tohar and Bertrand Awakened, this is your pick if you're a mage player. Now for me, in the season SOB 2, the best garrison heroes is Magrat in combination with Zeta. Period. This is the best garrison. But on second place, I can put definitely Tohar with Bertrand. And definitely this thing here, Earth Ritual, that is giving 25% more attack for 5 seconds, is something that is going to greatly boost your heroes, your troops inside. Period. I have seen rally from one of the FS players, and the enemy just rally them, and they turn in the like 700 or 800k deaths, and they still didn't take out Tohar and Bertrand. Just this combo for the garrison is insane. But again, at the moment, it's Margaret and Zeta the best garrison combo. Even though that Margaret, you can use her with Precision Tower Tree on the open field, since they're also a very good one. But yeah, anyway. So I'm going to give for the single target. Is going to go for Bertrand and Tohar, just to snipe legions in the mass melee or infantry. For the multiple targets, is going to be Liliya and Velyn. For Behemoth, since most of the people are familiar that some of the Behemoths at some point are physical immune physical. So in this case, you need mages. So there I'm going to give point to Bertrand and Tohar. Still the best single target hitters. So in total, for now, I think there is a 3 points for Bertrand and Tohar and just 1 point for Liliya and Velyn. Now some people are going to ask me, yo Burgas, but this is a season 1 heroes compared to okay, generation 1, let's say generation 1. The first hero presented in the game, you compare this hero with heroes that are 6 season in future. Why you do that? And mostly because just Liliya are from the VIP shop, and I definitely think the For Liliya is for sure. For Liliya is one of the best mages even till these days. Even though that we don't have that that much pick from the heroes, but Liliya is still one of the best mages, and Liliya and Velyn combo is a very decent combo. Right now I'm running two mage legions, which is one is Bertrand and Tohar, the other one is Liliya and Velyn. I try to run three legions, Liliya, Thea, Waudir, Velyn, and Bertrand Tohar, but I just don't have the artifacts. That was is for one joke I make, but anyway, I just don't have the artifacts. I have two good artifacts, Phoenix Eye and Mirage Orb, and that's all. And legendary artifacts give decent amount of attack. So I want to have more artifacts, more damage artifacts, legendary one, to actually go for three legions. Other plays that I have to mention, maybe I don't think I have to mention the campaigning, Dragon Trial. I don't think somebody care that much. I think most of the people already go to 160, so I'm not going to count this. So we go over the Alliance War, we go over the Behemoths, yeah, the Ruins. Now, Ruins, you can switch between these two legions. For example, Liliya and Velyn can go first. After this, you can just wait at the gate with your Bertrand and Tohar. So when your Liliya Velyn die, you can enter with your other legion. I don't think there is a big difference there. Even though maybe I'm going to give the point to Liliya and Velyn because there at the Ruins, people are very stuck and it's one time per week for 1 hour, so most likely if the alliance is active it's going to bring a lot of players there. So most likely Liliya, yeah, I just get better results with Liliya and Velyn in the ruins from the Bertrand and Tohar in general, but I get same results in the open field. Maybe I have some boards actually. uh no, I have some reports. Nah, I don't have any reports. Still, we are currently trying to kill the Necro, and boy, this season the Behemoths is hard. The Behemoths is hard. There is alliances with 6 billion power still not able to take the Hydra. Just the game make a rule that you can bring your whole family inside the Behemoth lair. I mean, every person from the alliance can enter. This is so normal. But even on normal, I think even one idea, bringing all the people in the, for example, in the Hydra layer or especially in the Thunderbird, Thunder Rock layer, maybe it's not so good idea because sometimes things are counted on specific player to do something very important on specific time, especially Thunder Rock Frost Giant, especially when the Frost Giant is targeting somebody. It's just hard. And even if you put all the players there, there is still big chance somebody screws something and everybody die. It's a team play, so. But anyway, going back to the Liliya and Velyn. At this point, I think Bertrand Tohar are better from Liliya. Now, some people are going to maybe have different arguments. Maybe something I miss in the whole picture, but Bertrand is having the skill tower tree like Liliya. The deputy tower tree didn't actually matter since we have here the difference. Tohar is having the support tower tree, Velyn is having the control tower tree. So maybe one idea control tower tree is better for a single target. But yeah, in general, between these two legions, as a mage player, on the open field, I get absolutely same result from these two legions, and I can use Bertrand and Tohar for the Behemoth fight when we actually need. Especially right now, the Necro Giant, to hold the aggro of the Giant, you have to use mage units, since the Giant is immune to physical attack, and the Necro is attacked from the marksman. So yeah, this might use sense. It's a little strange question again, just because I think people are focused on specific troop to build and evolve this troop and the heroes around this troop. So if you're a mage player, you're going to use both of these two legions. But if you're a marksman and you want to put one more legion to your 2 or 3 marksman legions, I think Bertrand and Tohar is a good pick. Also, marksman is a single target, so whatever you point is going to take a lot of damage. The event is going to take a lot of damage. For me, marksman is for sniping legions. I really hate when a tier 5 marksman point at my tier 5 mages. It's so annoying, and I see it how the HP drop, but it is what it is. I mean, at the moment, marksman is the most powerful troop in Call of Dragons, and everybody have to deal with that. If the game somehow boosts the cavalry, the anti-marksman troop, maybe things can get different. Something like happened with the infantry. Right now, infantry a very strong troop, with this 40% reduction of the range attacks. If they get 8 stacks, that means at least you have to have 8 legion hitting your infantry and blah 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 blah. But anyway, yeah, for me, Bertrand Tohar is the better combo. Let me know your opinion in the comments below. This will be for this video. Like, subscribe, and see you in the next one.